Okay, let's talk about the ant, because although it's an ant by name, it's not an ant by nature. This thing is absolutely wicked. I've got to tell you, personally, it's probably my favourite product from the Ashdown range. Now, let's kind of first of all frame the environment. Last year, check my diary, I did 213 shows, which, you know, is pretty modest for a little hard-working bass player like myself. But this is the alarming thing, 22 shows, that's all I did with a back line. Everything else was in-ear monitoring and nothing more than a pedal board and a DI box on stage. This is where the ant comes in. Basically, it's a solution to all of those dodgy in-ear mixes and trying to rectify bass tonality, but from the pedal board. So imagine having your chain, you've got your tuner, then all your effects. The last thing in that chain is normally a DI, a passive DI or whatever you're going to use on stage. You can replace that section with the ant. So what's in it? Well, first of all, it's loaded with a 200 watt Class D power amp. Now, the great thing about that is this, Ashdown, let's be fair, big valve stadium rock sound, not at all with the ant. It is concise, it is articulate, and it's punchy as hell. It's absolutely wonderful. It's enough power for you to run a little on-stage monitor if you need it. I've got to tell you the truth, in the studio here, we managed to make it power an 8x10. So this is a pokey little beast and is small enough to fit on an industry standard pedal board. That's absolutely wonderful for all you bass players. Now, where are we going to go from there? Input. The output section is the most important element. Obviously, it's got headphones, so you can use this as a desktop preamp with all your home recording. Next thing you know, you've got a combi speaker on. That means you can put a jack into it or that speaker on to power a little monitor should you want it. If you don't, you can just run it on in-ears. 3-band EQ, active passive switch, mute switch, and a power output. This thing is 100% plug-in, go-to, and I've got to tell you the truth, this is going to be a default setting and unit that's going to be on my own pedal board. If in-ear monitoring and silent stages is something that you are continually exposed to, then the ant has to be a default unit that you should think about investing in.